Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I hope every single one of you are doing well. We're back again with a disturbing Liam Payne video, a compilation of videos that are going to make you question everything surrounding this case. Let's check this out.
It was only time before people started speaking up. Do you remember Ali Carter? Now, I did a video on Ali right at the start of the whole P. Diddy situation. Ali Carter is one of P. Diddy's victims.
We also dropped a video on Ali Carter. Make sure you go and check that out after this one.
She come out very publicly in a lot of detail and explained how she went through social services and ended up eventually being fed to Diddy as one of his victims, along with other children. Now, she has released a video, basically quite cryptic, saying, you think Liam just fell? You think he just fell, do you? Well, he didn't. And I watched it and I thought, oh, no. But then Jaguar Wright has now come forward and spoken out and agrees and has basically said exactly the same thing. She's basically said Liam has been silenced. You need to be looking at who and what information he had on somebody. Why was he silenced? I don't know. I don't know here. I have said from the off that Liam was silenced. And
well, remember, he was sent the cease and desist. And the cease and desist doesn't make any sense, especially after the claims of harassment and X, Y, and Z. If Liam Payne was harassing Maya Henry, then it would have made sense for her to get a restraining order. She never. She got a cease and desist. Now, as we know, her dad is a lawyer. Her dad is the one that would have advised her to make that move. And for those that don't know, the cease and desist was sent because Liam was holding valuable information, vital information that Maya Henry didn't want leaked. And allegedly, Liam threatened to leak that information because of the book. If you think about it, with this tragic incident surrounding Liam, not only is that information not going to be leaked, surely Maya Henry's book's going to shoot up in sales. So this move against Liam, it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone.
A lot of people are looking into different aspects of this case, right? And I know people are looking for reflections in wine glasses and televisions and everything else, right? We've seen it.
We've already confirmed the images that were leaked by the press were fake. Those ones from Liam's hotel room with the smashed TV, they were from 2012.
But I just want to say something really important, something I have been preaching from the very start of this. There is so much information out there right now, it is almost overwhelming. But you can't take your eyes off one important fact, and that is who took that very last photograph of Liam Payne. And more importantly, who got it to the press that fast. That answer alone, I actually think will crack this whole thing, and let me explain why. Whoever took that photo was up close and personal. That photo was taken and almost instantly sent. Let me ask you one question here. For argument's sake, let's say you watching this video right now, you took that photo of Liam. Would you even know how to get that to a news source that fast?
That quick, exactly. And there's a person in our last video who the armchair detective was speaking about, Brett Watson. You remember Brett Watson? That guy was everywhere. It seems like he witnessed everything, even the body falling through the air.
Whoever took that photograph has to be somebody who knows how to connect with one of the biggest news sources in the US. Not Argentina, not Spanish. It was sent to the US.
And Brett Watson was from the US, wasn't he?
It was to TMZ. Think about it. It has to be someone who already has these sort of connections. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We understand what you're saying, Sarah.
Ooh, this dude is real shady. Perez Hilton here, and I have a lot of updates on Liam Payne's friend and former manager, Rogelio Nores. As I previously reported, Roger was with Liam in Buenos Aires for weeks, including spending his last day with him. And he is one of 3 people that have been charged in connection with the One Direction member's death. The other 2 for supplying his substances have been the hotel worker and the restaurant worker. Roger was charged with abandonment resulting in death, a claim that he denied. He also denied the reports that he was Liam's manager. Roger released a statement that read, "I wasn't Liam's manager. He was just my very dear friend. And please refer the email I sent to Liam and his team on August 23rd. I'm really heartbroken with this tragedy, and I've been missing my friend every day." He added that he never abandoned Liam, and he claimed that there were many other people around him and he seemed fine.
When he says many other people, who is he referring to? Because as far as we're being told, he was the only person with him. Who else was there? Kate left. He had no bodyguards, no security, no friends are there. I'm not too sure who he's referring to. Can anyone comment down below and let me know?
Well, two big updates. First, turns out Roger wasn't being entirely honest in that statement that he released earlier this month. Yes, at the time of Liam's death, Roger was not his manager, but earlier this year, according to reports, he was acting in that capacity.
Okay.
In fact, an insider claims there is a difference in the narrative. Roger would say he stepped back from working with Liam. Others would say he was pushed. In fact, emails have been obtained that prove Roger, was working with Liam until Liam signed with CAA, the talent agency, in July. Then Roger apparently resigned over the deal. Or CAA told Liam, because that guy was not a professional.
That's exactly what happened. That's how it usually works.
Manager. He had no music management experience prior to working. He was just a businessman. After that, their relationship cooled off, but a source reveals, quote, "Many people didn't even know Liam and Roger had reconnected until his fateful trip to Argentina last month." Family source says Liam's family want his funeral to go off without a hitch, and right now opinions are strained when it comes to Roger. It's true, he and Liam had a bond, but he's never been popular when it comes to Liam's wider circle. Due to the ongoing investigation in Argentina, he's not welcome at this week's service.
Wow.
And I think that's the right decision.
Facts.
How about you? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments.
Big facts.
You have to excuse my kids in the background. They are playing, they are happy, they are fine. So don't worry about me recording a TikTok, okay? So yesterday, a lady called Loz Oz on Instagram approached me with an image, a few images actually, that she found a bit off, and we had a discussion about it, and I found it off as well. So I asked her if it'd be alright to do a video on it, and she said yeah. I think she's actually done a video herself about it if you want to go and check that out. But yesterday, she noticed an image that Kate had posted on her TikTok. Now, if you go to this section of videos, images, on Kate's TikToks, you'll see this one. Now, I didn't think too much of this picture, apart from, of course, thinking that they were burnt. But then, as Laws pointed out to me yesterday, this is actually Sacro Restaurant. And Sacro Restaurant is next to Casa, as you can see up here. You've got the little door thing that's next to the hotel where Liam was. So obviously at some point, Kate and Liam and whoever else went for dinner there was at the hotel next to what happened to Liam. I believe it was this day, the day that they went bowling, because obviously a fan posted this on her TikTok, but she posted this on her TikTok on the day that Liam died, making it out as if she literally said, I was one of the last people to see and talk to Liam, that she wasn't. Because this was actually around about the 11th of October. Maybe before that, actually. Either way, it's before Liam checked into that hotel.
So well over a week,
obviously, before Liam passed. But this was also posted on Liam's Snapchat. And obviously, it says the 12th of the 10th, yeah, which was the day that Kate supposedly went home. It says that it's 10 to 1 in the morning, so obviously it is very early hours of the 12th. But if you've got a flight to catch the next day, are you really going to be up that late? And if anyone else remembers, Kate's video that she done of them going to Argentina, in the airport, she's filming people carrying the luggage, and she goes, not carrying any bags, that's a man's job. If she went back to Florida on her own, who carried all the bags? Because she took Liam's with her as well. She had 3 suitcases and 2 roller bags.
Very good question. Who carried the bags?
So who carried all of them for her? Who did she go back with to address the fact that that fan did not take that picture on the 16th? Whereas I done a video the other day with the 2 images of him bowling and with that fan put together. I just flipped the one of him bowling, saying this must have been the same day because the hair is exactly the same, the outfit's exactly the same. And it was. I was correct on that. But why would she post it on the 16th? Like, if you're that much of a big fan of Liam, or of anyone for that instance, if you want to post it, the first thing you're going to do is post it, surely, on that day. You're not going to wait nearly 2 weeks later to post it and then say, I was one of the last people to speak to Liam. I was
That's a good point.
one of the last people to see him alive. No, you weren't. What were you fishing for?
It's so true. If you are a big fan of someone and you saw them for the first time and you know it's the only time that you're going to see them, that's going to instantly go on Instagram. And if you don't do it instantly, you probably do it by the end of the day. You don't wait a whole 2 weeks until the person dies. And it's like, oh my God, I remember taking a picture of Liam. Let me pull it up on my Instagram saying I was the last person to speak to him. That definitely doesn't make any sense. So she's got a massive point there.
But also the fact that Kate and Liam attended that restaurant before. But did they book it then? Were they next to it already? Because the Airbnb that they were staying at was only a 10-minute journey away.
Or were they meeting someone at that restaurant that day? Ladies and gentlemen, Liam Payne has finally been laid to rest. However, the circumstances surrounding his death are extremely questionable. The investigation is ongoing, and there are 3 people that have been arrested and charged. A number of online sleuths believe there are other people involved. People like Mayor Henry, even Kate Cassidy. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I need to know exactly what you are thinking right about now. Hit the like button. Do subscribe to the channel if we are new. Turn your notification bells on, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.